About the minister giving permission for any additional payment. I think, yes, 15.
15, no?
Yes. Why don't I just proceed with my transaction normally, but with the duty to declare?
I think that you talk about 22, that's what I'm being told.
Yes, then you criminalize.
A person or agent or foreigner shall not directly or indirectly obtain, solicit, or receive any financial support, donation, loan, or other assistance from a foreigner, whether in cash or in kind, in the excess of 20,000 currency points within a period of 12 months without the written approval of the minister. You are saying that?
Because we are avoiding a situation where you literally criminalize transactions. You only criminalize activities. Other than seeking permission, let me transact, I declare, and if I am found not to have declared or even committed a crime, so be it, then you charge me. But the moment you say written permission, you're taking us back to Idi Amin.
Yeah, and not necessarily that everything was bad. I think there was some good even then. So, no, me, I'm telling you that those people who don't look at the past, try and figure out where they're going, even that experience was an experience that teaches us. Now, I think here what they are saying is that if you see, when you apply, you make the application for your registration as a foreign agent, and they are saying that in any given year, if you want to get money, you are a foreign agent. You're a foreign agent. You're registered as a foreign agent. You want 400 million, don't even bother going to the minister. You register as a foreign agent, and they know that so-and-so is there as a foreign agent. That person can get 400 million shillings in a year. And for 400 million shillings, they don't need the permission of the minister. But if it is past 400 million, if your plan in that year is worth 10 billion, then go and get written approval. So,
but you do not find it derogatory to refer to somebody as a foreign agent, even as you speak.
Again, that is for the committee. We can come up with a better
derogatory.
Nomenclature.
No, this is, you see, for me, I speak law. The definition I'm using here is a definition in law. So that is what I'm talking about. And
22 is not restricted to a foreign agent.
That's what I'm reading.
Saying a person.
Or an agent of a foreigner.
Or
shall not directly or indirectly solicit financial support or other assistance from a foreigner, whether in cash or in kind, in excess of 20 currency points.
Yeah, so even when I am not using, because this one now is divorced from two.
Yes.
Even when it's not for purposes of two. So I have no right to solicit except with the approval.
Yes, so if you're soliciting for money from a foreigner, that's what the provision is saying. If you're soliciting for foreign support, past 400 million, get permission, get approval.
No, his point is transaction and what if he actually goes on so that you don't curtail transaction, but he must declare?
Well, I think...
So that business doesn't come to stand still for purposes of seeking permission.
This law,
the exception should be for those who are under application.
But 22 is not under 22.
Okay.
Now 22 is bringing in others
22
outside
is not only foreigner or agent, any
no,
person.
No, commitment. If that is the clarification you went for purposes of 22, that we can do.
That we can.
Because this act, you see, and I think for me it's a drafting thing, because the application of this act, the application of this act in section 2, everything you read in this act should be read to apply to only this. Because this is the application question. So you cannot talk about anything else other than this act only applies to this. So this is the application. So you can clarify it and make it better English and repeat it and say, as stated as per the application of the law. But you see, this act applies to a person who is an agent of a foreigner. This act. So don't ask me, who has no dealings with a foreigner, under this act. I have no business.
Exactly now, 22 is saying a person or an agent of a
So a
foreigner.
person
remove the
still,
person.
even the
An
person,
agent, yes.
even the
Even a
person
as long as he's doing activities under 2.2.
under 2.2, it does not relate to my grandmother in the village who has no dealings with a foreigner. You cannot come.
So your grandmother can solicit from a foreigner.
My grandmother can solicit from a foreigner so long as they are not
He's not
dealing
doing activities
under
under 2.
2.2.
Okay. I think